Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where today I will be booking the WWE Payback 2023 card. So basically I'll just be going through the card as I would book it if I was the head booker, and we'll see where it goes from there. So Payback is I think it's happening in Pennsylvania, in about a month's time, September 2nd, 2023. And yep, so let's just get into the video. So in terms of, I would say for the main event, I would go with, as we saw this development on Raw this week, Shinsuke Nakamura. He hit the Kinshasa on Seth Rollins after they teamed up to beat the Judgment Day. And so I would just, simple here, really self-explanatory here, I would go with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins Seth freaking Rollins, I need to get that right, for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's what I will do for the first, that will be the main event. Second match, again, self-explanatory. I would go with Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship. And we saw Raquel attack Rhea, and that people were saying could be there for SummerSlam. They didn't do it at SummerSlam, so I would probably do that at Payback. And Rhea really does need feuds now. Rhea Ripley, she really hasn't done that much in terms of for the Women's Championship, so I would probably go with that. And the next one I would do is, I'm assuming here in this one that Kevin and Sami will come back from their injuries at that point. That's what I'm assuming right now. And if that happens, I would probably go with Kevin and Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day, Damien Priest and Finn Balor versus the New Day in a triple threat match. So I was thinking of maybe just the Judgment Day versus Kevin and Sami, but we've seen that for the past 2 months now on TV. So I was like, the New Day just returned, so I would probably put them in this to do a triple threat tag team match. So if you don't want anyone getting pinned, in terms of if you want Kevin and Sami to retain, you could add someone like a Viking Raiders to make it a fatal 4-way, so the Viking Raiders take the pin and you don't have like the New Day take pin, because I don't think you want Finn or Damien Priest to get the pin. They've lost quite a few times already. Damien has the Money in the Bank. So that's what I would go with right now. And in terms for the Intercontinental Championship, on the TV it probably looks like they're doing Chad Gable versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, and I would probably go with the same thing. I think I was thinking of maybe postponing that after September 8th, 2023. For those of you who don't know, that's the date. September 8th is the date where Gunther, if he surpasses that, he will surpass the Honky Tonk Man's reign of all time, reigning Intercontinental Champion. So I was thinking I might want Chad Gable to beat Gunther, but it's just the way they're going with this. I don't think Triple H has any intentions of dropping the title off of Gunther. So I would probably go with Gunther versus Chad Gable, and Gunther will defeat Chad and go on to break the Honky Tonk Man's record. I do genuinely believe that. So the next one I would go for the next one is the WWE Women's Championship on SmackDown. I would personally go with, I was thinking maybe Io Bianca, but I'll probably save that maybe for a Survivor Series or something like that. So, or maybe Fastlane, or just postpone it a little bit more and sell Bianca's injury. So I would probably go with, I was thinking Io Sky versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. And knowing WWE, they'll probably have Charlotte Flair win. But if I'm the booker here in this video, so what I would do is I would have Io beat Charlotte in her first defense to really establish Io Sky as the new Women's Championship. So that should be good. In terms of the last 2 matches, I'm gonna have 7 matches on the card. So I've seen the other premium live events, especially the B-level pay-per-views, premium live events like Backlash, Night of Champions. I know they don't feel like B-level in Triple H's era, but they're not the big 5. So in those ones, they had 7 matches on the card. So that's why I'm sticking to the template of 7 matches. And the next one I would go with, I was like, Cody Rhodes needs to be on the show, because first of all, he has too much adrenaline in his soul. So what is he going to do with that adrenaline? He needs to be on the card. Come on now. So I would go with Cody Rhodes versus JD McDonough. Yep. I was thinking maybe Finn Balor, but I don't want him taking the pin. Finn's lost a lot. So I would probably say JD McDonough has been linked with the Judgment Day right now. So I was like, you can have JD take the loss right now. You can even have Damien Priest maybe cause a bit of tensions from JD. That's allowing Cody to win to protect JD a little bit. But I think that would be a good match to showcase JD on the main roster. So I'll probably do JD McDonough versus Cody Rhodes, get a good victory for Cody. And finally, for the last 7th match, I would do, as we saw, a segment between these two people on Raw this week. I would go with LA Knight versus The Miz. So I have another big victory for LA Knight. I think that that would really, he's very, very over right now. He's probably the third most over act, maybe, if you want to say, after Roman Reigns and Cody. And he is, right now, he's on a roll, so we just want to keep having LA Knight get victories. So right now, that I think that would that this 7-match card, I think personally, I think it's a pretty good card. I mean, I'm probably biased, but I think it's pretty solid card, I would say. If you want to add another match, 8th match, maybe you could do Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar versus Austin Theory's triple threat or something like that for the United States Championship. I don't know what they're doing with that. Rey took the place of Santos on SmackDown this week, 2 days ago, so we'll have to see where that goes. So maybe Santos, I don't know, maybe speculation that he could be turning heel. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. So one of the longest United States title reigns, Austin Theory, he surpassed Dean Ambrose's title reign, and he just lost it in 2 minutes to Rey Mysterio. So I don't know what they're doing with Austin Theory right now, but right now that's the plan that they have. And so I would say that's what I would do for the Payback card. I'll try to put the card on the screen right now for you guys. And yep, that should do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll be back with the next one. And until then, see you next time.